Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Marc Gill, and this is Marc's on the Grill. Welcome to tonight's show. I'm going to keep looking behind me because there's a thing of coals on the ground that I really don't want to trip over. So hey, listen, we're going to do something kind of fun today. If you're even a new-hand at grilling, been around doing it a long time, one of the things that can dog you, I mean really dog you, is the pork chop. You know what I mean, right? They can be dry, they can be rubbery, it doesn't matter what kind of sauce you put on there, if you stab it with the fork, if you do the thing. All right, so we're going to show you a couple of ways today to take even the thickest pork chops and make them unbelievable. All right, we broke out the sous vide. We got kind of a little hint or a suggestion from one of our viewers. When we come back from our little video here, we're gonna talk a little bit about one of the things we give away, and we'll give her one for mentioning it to us. It was a great idea. We're gonna run with it, and we're gonna do some like indirect grilling. So we're gonna go new school and old school. But in order for pork chops to be perfect on the grill, you got to take a little bit of time beforehand. So listen, we've got our Weber fired up. We've got our Blackstone ready to go. We're going to get these grilled and seared off a couple of different ways. All right, so listen, guys, we got a lot going on back here, okay? So settle in. Nothing here is going to happen quick, all right? Hopefully we can find some stuff to talk about. So listen, I got the Blackstone griddle combo fired up with the griddle side. The grill side, all right? And then over here with my Weber, I got it set up for indirect cooking. So guys, come on in here so I can show you a little bit closer what we're gonna do. Trish, follow me on in here. Maria's like, she's texting. Come on in here. So guys, here's what we got down here. We've been kind of keeping our round of coals going because we only have one chimney starter. So we need to buy another one of those. So last time I did this, somebody made fun of me for getting ashes all over the place. I got to work on that more. So the first thing that we're going to be concerned about today is getting our indirect cooking going because we want to bring that up to temperature first. So we'll take some of these coals that aren't quite lit and we'll add them to our pile here, and we'll spread that out in a second. But then let's bring this over here and build up this oven side. Come on in here, look at this. This is cool. All right, build up the oven side of our Weber. There we go. Listen, man, I know we got some pretty cool equipment back here, and we spent a lot of money on some stuff, but these Webers, whew, I'll tell you, they will absolutely get the job done every time without question. So here's what we're going to do with that. I hope that's enough coals. Uh-oh. All right, so let's get that on there like that, and then really quickly, let's take our lid and put it on there so we can make sure that we get as much life out of those coals as we can. There, get in there, you. All right, you know what? I think we might actually have to get some more coals. Let's go ahead and spread this around. Here we are. Woo, this one's gonna be hot enough. Hello.
How do we get more coals?
No trouble. What's that?
How do we get more coals?
How do we get more coals? I don't know. Amazon. Amazon has same-day coal delivery. Ow! All right, that's pretty cool. All right, so we got that done. Let's go over here and slide this into place. All right, never do things the way I do them. What's that? Who needs hot coals? We need hot coals. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. We're going to be okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a couple of these pork chops out of the brine that we did. Here we go. All right, not everything goes perfect on here. There we are. There's that. Oh yeah. So guys, that brine is just meant to loosen those fibers up. Let all of that that sweetness in there. We'll just do a couple here. We'll save another one for tomorrow. There we go. We like doing kind of a recipe on the side. So you want to pat that dry really well. There we go. And then now is when you're going to hit it with some salt, pepper, and garlic like that. And we're going to get that going over here. All right, so we're going to put them close like that. There we are. And let's get the next one here. And we're going to get a probe in there. There we go. In just a second. There we are. And there we are. A little more salt, pepper, garlic. Uh-oh. I think we have to go buy a new chimney. There we go. So we get two of those going at once. So as always, make sure you got all the air vents opened up. Put this on top and make sure this is opened up. That way the air is going to go over the top and over that meat and keep all of the heat in this area. So we'll pop a thermometer in there in just a second. Actually, let's do that now. We'll plug it in a second. We got one of these dual thermometer guys here. So we want to make sure that we're taking an eye on our temperature, and I'll tell you about this in a bit. And a lot of people are going, "Oh man, you're going to wreck your temperature probe." I'll tell you a little bit about that one in a second. It is a good one. All right. That's on. I wanted to get that done quick. All right, cool. So let's put our lid back on this. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Vinny, for the glass. Every time I pick this up, I'm going to thank Vinny for the glass. There we are. That will keep the flies away for now. Okay, so we are looking good. This is going to, woo, that'll do it. You guys familiar with sous vide cooking? Like I explained in the little how-to video up top, this is under vacuum. Okay, that means that the air has been removed from whatever bag you put the food in. In this case, it's pork. Then you set the temperature, and we've got this done at 120, all right? It all depends on how you like to get things done. I like about 145, 140 for my pork, so I'm giving myself about a 20 to 25 degree leeway here, so I can get a nice sear on it without overcooking the inside. So what's happened here is within about 90 minutes, the water and the pork equalized. That's how a sous vide works. So this pork is now sitting at 120 degrees. If we set it for 145, it would already be cooked and ready to go. But what a sous vide can't do is put a char on it, all right? But what sous vides can do, and this is where the foodie thing comes in, is it absolutely cooks every piece perfectly, identically. It doesn't matter if it's thick, it doesn't matter if it's thin. I think Hedrick just asked that question at the beginning. He goes, what about thin? Guys, sous vide cooking is sous vide cooking. It's going to make that, that temperature, period. That's what it's going to do. So let's go ahead. These bags are pretty cool. Kelly Diedrich sells these on air, I think. These are fantastic. Can you pass me the tongs there? Thanks, man. And bring that paper towel over, too. So Trish now has one hand on the camera, one hand on a roll of paper towels, and another hand, where's the other hand? The tongs. No tongs. I work her too hard. There we go. All right, so let's bring this out of here. There's that rosemary. The rosemary you can discard. You don't need it. There we go. So like I said, these are cooked. All right, they're at 120 degrees all the way through. We'll leave that one in there. We don't need it. We'll do two at a time. All right, so let's take that off of there, just like that, and pat that nice and dry. So, all right, so let's get our thermometer going here. We got a really cool one from Maverick. Maverick makes awesome thermometers. We actually shot the beginnings of a little unboxing video today on their Mac Daddy, their big one, like their holy moly one. You got to be kidding. So that guy in there is sitting at 50. What are we at? 88. All right. No, 54. What are we at? That's one of them's 88, one's 54. I think that's the one that's 54. Uh-oh, we might have our first fail on here. I'm not sure we have enough coals in there, but that's okay. We'll do the sous vide one. We'll get there. It's okay. Oh, man. All right, so now we want to take the other probe, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to put it in here so we can keep an eye on it over there. And again, we're shooting for 145, okay? So we want to give this enough time, nice and thick, to get a nice crust on it. So let's go ahead and put a little more salt, pepper, garlic. What's that? I don't think I'm worried about it. Yowza! Nope. What's that? No, I think we're okay. So let's go ahead. So the problem is, when you put a pork chop like this, you know, on a grill, and you try and cook it all the way through, well, I mean, you know what happens, right? It's there we go. Whew. The outside of it is long burnt before before the inside's done. So, you know, you can go ahead and play with different temperatures on this. You know, with something like this, you can bring it close to the closer to the come on, charcoal. What's going on? Ooh. Now Maria has kind of a neat shot here too, but I don't think it's any better than that. Switch over to that one, Maria. Yeah, the overhead. I think Trish has the best one. Oh my God, that's so boring compared to what Trish was doing. So I actually think that you had a really good idea. Let's bring this closer to the source. So yeah, that was our challenge today, man. We went ahead and we under charcoaled ourselves. That's okay. All right, let's pull that out there, just like that. Oh yeah, there we go. That is actually one of the cool features on this grill, is you can adjust those like that. That'll make that difference. Good call, lady. All right, so how are we doing here temperature-wise? So we're 57 on one side and we're 120 on the other. How perfect is sous vide cooking, right? 120 degrees, boom. And we are, oh yeah, this will look real nice here. All right, we are still at 120. Oh, it's gonna start to flare up now though. This would be actually a really great candidate for our frozen.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool? To do chops that thick on the frozen one? Yes. So I can see we're gonna start to caramelize on the bottom there. That's cool. All right, how are we looking here? What's that? Yeah, I think it's just the lack of coals this time, man. We might have to do a redemption video on this one. Uh-oh.